The awakening, why you are here. Hey warriors, you opened your eyes this morning, and that alone is a miracle. But somewhere between waking up and facing the mirror, you forgot. You forgot that you're worthy. You forgot that you matter. You forgot that the most important love story of your life isn't out there. It's right here within you. Self-love. 2 simple words that hold the power to transform everything. Yet for most of your life, you've been taught that loving yourself is selfish, that putting yourself first is wrong, and that caring for your own heart is somehow less important than caring for everyone else's. So, you gave and gave until you were empty. You prioritized others until you disappeared. Today, that narrative ends. Today, you reclaim the most sacred relationship you'll ever have, the one with yourself. Step 1. The mirror of truth and accurate seeing. Every morning you pass by mirrors. Sometimes you glance, sometimes you stare, and sometimes you look away. But how often do you really see yourself? Not the surface, not the imperfections, but the soul behind the eyes. Self-love begins with honest seeing. It begins when you stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Stop using social media filters or other people's definitions of success to measure your worth. You are already whole. You are not a broken project waiting to be fixed. You are a living, breathing miracle. Look into your own eyes today. Recognize the warrior looking back, the one who survived heartbreaks, failures, and silent battles that nobody knows about. That person in the mirror has been through hell and back, and they are still standing. They deserve your respect, your grace, and most importantly, your unconditional love. Stop being your own harshest critic and start being your own biggest supporter. Step 2. Becoming the conscious gardener of your mind. Your mind is a garden. Every thought you plant is a seed. Every belief you water becomes a tree. If you look around that garden honestly, what do you see? Is it blooming with kindness or overrun with weeds of self-doubt? Self-love is the act of becoming a conscious gardener. You can't control every seed, thought, that lands in your garden, but you absolutely control which ones you water. For years you've been watering the thoughts that say you're not enough or too late. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Your mind will create a prison of suffering if you let it run wild. Start asking yourself, is this thought helping me grow, or is it poisonous? Pull out the weeds of I can't and plant seeds of I am becoming. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about mental survival and protecting your peace from the internal noise that tries to tear you down. Step 3. Signing your own radical permission slip. You've been standing at the door of your own life, waiting for a green light, waiting for permission to rest when you're exhausted, permission to say no without a paragraph of excuses, permission to dream bigger than your current circumstances. Here's what you need to hear. You don't need anyone's permission to love yourself. You don't need society's approval or your family's validation to be happy. The permission you've been seeking can only come from one person. You. Self-love is radical permission to exist as you are, right now, with all your flaws and potential. It's understanding that putting yourself first isn't selfish. It's necessary. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you don't take care of yourself, you have nothing left to give to the world. Sign that permission slip today and stop living for the likes of others. Step 4. Reclaiming the narrative of your inner voice. There is a voice inside your head that follows you everywhere. It's the narrator of your life. The question is, would you let anyone else speak to you the way you speak to yourself? Most of us wouldn't tolerate a friend who pointed out every flaw and failure, yet we allow that narrator to live rent-free in our minds, constantly judging. Self-love is taking back control of that voice. It can be kind. It can be encouraging. Your inner voice doesn't just describe your reality, it creates it. Changing this voice takes practice, like retraining a muscle. Catch the negative thoughts. Pause. Replace. I failed with I learned. Replace. I'm stupid with I'm human. Speak to yourself with the same gentleness, patience, and love you would offer a child who is trying their best. You deserve your own kindness more than anyone else does. Step 5. The fortress of boundaries and self-respect. No is a complete sentence. You've spent so much time saying yes to demands that drain you and people who take without giving. Self-love is learning to set boundaries without an apology. Boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They are gates to keep yourself whole. They protect your energy, your time, and your mental health. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. You control who gets access to your inner sanctuary." If someone gets angry when you set a boundary, it's proof that the boundary was necessary. Clear boundaries are the ultimate act of self-respect. Stop sacrificing your peace to keep others comfortable. You are the gatekeeper of your own life. Step 6. Honoring the natural seasons of your life. Nature doesn't apologize for its seasons. Winter doesn't feel guilty for being cold and quiet. Autumn doesn't feel shame for losing its leaves. Each season trusts the cycle. You are part of nature too. Self-love is honoring the season you're in right now. Maybe you're in a winter, a time of rest, healing, and inner work. Society tells you that you should always be in summer, always blooming, always productive. But winter is when the roots grow deeper. Stop calling it laziness. Stop feeling guilty for slowing down. Every season has a purpose. Trust your timing. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to learn what you need for the next chapter. Step 7. Transforming wounds into wisdom. You carry scars that nobody sees. Wounds from past words, betrayals, and failures. Self-love is looking at those scars and seeing survival instead of shame. You are not broken. You are broken open. Those cracks are where the wisdom enters. Stop using your past pain as a weapon against your present self. What happened to you was not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility and your gift to yourself. Separate what happened to you from who you are. You are the soul that kept going when things got dark. That is heroism. Your wounds can become your medicine, giving you a depth of empathy and strength that others will never understand. Step 8. The joy of being a work in progress. You are a masterpiece still being painted. Self-love is giving yourself permission to still be becoming. Growth doesn't have a deadline. You're allowed to change your mind, change your direction, and start over at any age. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success was built on a foundation of failures. Give yourself the grace to be unfinished. The fact that you are still changing means you are still alive and evolving. Love yourself in the messy middle of the journey, not just when you reach the finish line. Step 9. Making your own heart your only home. Everything changes. When you realize that the love you've been seeking has been inside you all along. You've been knocking on every door, seeking validation from work, friends, and relationships. Accept the one that leads to your own heart. Self-love is the foundation for everything. When you love yourself, you teach the world how to treat you. Keep the promises you make to yourself. Be as loyal to your own dreams as you've been to everyone else's. You are worth the effort, the patience, and the grace. You are your own home. Conclusion and engagement. Before we go deeper into this journey, I need you to do something for me. If this message is touching your heart, hit that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you're ready to transform your life and choose yourself, subscribe to this channel. Your soul needs this daily reminder. Don't skip a single part of this video. Stay with me. If your heart just said yes, type this now in the comments. I am worthy of my own love. Now, go out there and live like you believe it.